Peace and love, y'all. It's your girl, the Vibe Priestess, tapping back in with y'all with more messages from Spirit. Just a little tarot wisdom with the Vibe Priestess, and you already know what time it is. We are going to clear this space in this reading. So to the Most High, God, Spirit, Universe, Ancestors, Spirit Guides of Divine White Light, thank you so much for your divine protection over this space and over this reading. Thank you so much for removing any low vibrational demon, deity, entity, evil eye, hexes, black magic, hoodoo, voodoo, or curses, and so mote it be. Ashe. Peace and love, head screw face. What's up, Kisses Aesthetics Ltd? Thank you so much for joining the live today, y'all. We are tapping in. We are going to be talking about real healing. Hey, Andy Leah, thank you so much for joining the live, love. So, are you really healed? Okay, or are you just isolated with no one to trigger you? Okay, I seen this meme the other day. And I was like, that's a good question. Hey, Relove129, thank you so much for joining the live, love. Yes, y'all. Are we healed or are we just isolated with no one to trigger us? Okay. Hi, are you in my head or what? And yes, girl, yes, I am in your head, baby, because guess what? We are all connected, and I feel like when we are all like tapped into the Most High and we're tapped into self-exploration and building ourselves up, I feel like we be connected to a certain channeled download and connection where we're all kind of getting the downloads at once. So we be locked in. We be locked in, telepathically, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? We be vibing on that type of time, y'all. So that's why y'all here. I love it. So yes, y'all, this is a question that a lot of us healers have to ask ourselves, okay? Because we are in constant self-reflection, okay? See, we're also real with ourselves, okay? We are real, like we can look at the truth, right, behind the answers and accept it, okay? It's like a lot of people are not willing to accept certain truths because it affects their ego, okay? They're not able to look at certain truth, whether it's about other people or about themselves. They'll just go into straight denial because it's like they can't accept the reality of something because they've placed a facade around who they've tried to present themselves to be in public and things like that. It's like if it ain't matching with their persona, a lot of times people are not going to tap in to the authenticity of what something really is, okay? Because they've been such a, people are so used to being a facade, being a character, okay? Motherfuckers are characters and they're not tapping into their true selves, you know what I'm saying? So the reflection of who they are every day is not who they really are in spirit. You see what I'm saying? And that's why, like, I'm one of those people, y'all, that really don't really get into, like, small talk and shit. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that is all just a form of manipulation and deception. Because it's like you don't want to address real situations, real life circumstances and things like that. Y'all want to just talk about bullshit all day, and it makes people comfortable because they don't have to address the realness of what's going on in reality, in the world, or whatever, okay? Relove129 said, I feel I'm healed and healthy. Big fact. But I'm going to start implementing my vitamins in my everyday regimen too. Period, sis. Along with my workouts and skincare. Hey, Deanna Mazay, thank you so much for joining the live. Yes, sis. I just was posting something yesterday about parasites, right? And this really touches to that because of how parasites are like demons in 3D form, and they're microscopic. They get in our bloodstream, they get in our body, they control our minds neurologically, they can influence our behaviors and things like that, right? So fasting is a significant thing. I was just referencing gluttony as a sin because it's like we be so indulgent in just everyday food because it tastes good, because we're having a sugar craving, or we got a sweet tooth and things like that, and we're indulging in things that we know are not good for us, and that is actually a sin. You see what I'm saying? And it's like when we talk about sin, we think about the obvious, but I'm just learning about this sin, to be honest. Like, I growing up, all you heard was like the 10 Commandments. I never heard gluttony as a sin, right? So this is something that I'm learning. And so it goes back to why it's so important for us to detox and fast and things like that, because those parasites are demons. They are influencing the things that we attract. They're influencing the things that we're attracted to. They're influencing the way that we feel regularly. Okay, so yes, honey, I'm so proud of you for implementing, you know what I'm saying, your health, because health is wealth, baby. What sense is it having a whole bunch of money and luxury and things like that, and your ass wake up with a headache every day, or your ass over here crippled and shit, and you can't motherfucking move the way you want to move because your body is broke down and you're not healing your body and yourself? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's the point then? You know what I'm saying? So health is wealth. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know on the, like, it might be the most beautifulest sunny day outside, and like, it's just, I want to go out and have a good time. But if I wake up with a headache, I don't give a fuck what it look like around me. I just don't feel good. I'd rather lay in the bed and, you know what I'm saying, and not do shit. And that is kind of how, you know, when we're not healing ourselves, that's how we feel. We feel, you know, lethargic, and you know what I'm saying, we don't really want to make moves and do the things that we need to do. Hey, Mr. Wilson 19, thank you so much for joining the live, love. So yes, sis, keep up the good work. And if you need any type of regimens, because like I'm really on top of it when I do like my herbs, my teas. Like, I do a tea every morning. Like, I always have rosemary, raspberry leaf tea, especially for women. That's really good for our not respiratory system, but our reproductive system and things like that. It helps us with cramping and things like that, but it helps you with also cortisol levels, right? And that is what we need to do, is start ensuring that our cortisol levels are low, because when you have high cortisol, that's like stress, that's anxiety, that's what makes us like all fat in the face and pudgy and different things, you know what I'm saying? So it's just really helps for those things. So I got some really great recommendations for that as well, y'all, if y'all want to get into, you know, the healing, okay? But so yes, y'all, let's get back to it. So when it comes to, you know, this question, right? Are we healed, or are we just isolated with no one to trigger us, right? If we're not in a constant sense of self-reflection, right, and real with ourselves, and able to look at the truth behind the answers, okay, this is how we move through conflict and confrontation, and how we deal with it on a regular, by us actually taking those actions to self-reflect, look at the truth of who we are, the things that we need to work on with ourselves. When we can be honest with ourselves, this helps us, right, alleviate the being triggered out and things like that. Hey, the Japanese beauty, thank you so much for joining the live, love. My son had a fever Thursday through Monday, and that really made me get on it today. We eat healthy, but I definitely need your insight on it, please. I got you, sis. Yeah, like whenever I have a cold, like what I tend to do is I make this concoction, right? And you can like cut up onions, turmeric, ginger, oranges, all of these different things, put them in like a mason jar, right? And then you fill it up with the honey. And then like elderberry is also another good one to put in there. Black seed is also really good, you know, and things like that. So put that all in a mason jar, fill it up with honey, let that sit in your cupboard like every day. Go, like, let it sit one night, go in there the next day, flip it over. You got to kind of open up the top of the mason jar to kind of let the little accumulated air. And that's how you pretty much what's the word I'm looking for? Ferment. It gets fermented, and after like about, you know, a week or so or two, it gets more and more potent. It's not that you can't use it right away, but the more that you keep it in the cupboard and you know, flip it upside down or whatever, that helps it get even more potent and things like that. This is really great thing to utilize for your immune system and things like that. I've seen people do things like put potatoes in their socks and onions in their socks too. That's a really good thing for them to do at night while they sleep, and it really absorbs the sickness out of their body. So those are just a few things that I can think of the top of my mind. But yeah, get elderberry for sure. That's another really good one for the immune system. And echinacea is another really good one. Okay, so yes, y'all. So let's see. So let's be honest. A lot of us are around people that struggle with this because of their lack of concern for self-reflection and self-progress. Hey, John the Vader, thank you so much for joining the live, love. I got you, sis. I got you. So yes, this is the problem though, that doesn't allow us, right, to know if we are really healed, especially if we're not making the effort to heal. You see what I'm saying? Then of course those people gonna get triggered because they don't feel like they have anything to heal. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they end up being in a space where they are just a victim. So of course they're not going to be trying to heal. They thrive in being the victim. So they don't look to self-reflect and figure out, like, why aren't things working out for me? Like, what can I do to assist myself in the healing process? You see what I'm saying? And so that I'm not easily triggered when I'm out, you know what I'm saying? And things like that. So yeah, every day is an opportunity to feel vengeful as well. Okay, so like, yeah, there's these certain vengeful spirits that we can have. Okay, now let me tell y'all, okay, because I can resonate with someone who has, let's say that you know, been the energy source to a energy vampire. And you know, a lot of times these people they reflect and they show up as your significant others a lot of times. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, you kind of have this level of vulnerability that you open up to people that you look at as your partner, right? If you're in a relationship with somebody and you're dealing with somebody and they're telling you, you know, how much they love you and they want to be in a partnership with you, and, you know, and all of these things, and it's like you're trusting that they're truthful and that they're honest. And it's like these same people, they will put you in this cycle though, where it's like they build you up to break you down. Okay, now after dealing with this for so long, okay, and you don't do the self-reflection, you will not recognize what this really is, because you're not trying to heal. You're more just trying to make sense of the chaos and the trauma that they're causing in your life, right? But it's like, when you start to self-reflect, right? Because it's like, bruh, like, let me just use an example, because I dated someone, and I would say that I allowed this person in and out of my life for 15 years, y'all. So this, after being in this cycle for so long, and it really blowing my mind to be like, why the fuck would this person, like, cause it'd be so many times where it's like, bitch, fuck you. I'm not thinking about you. You cut off, and I might not talk to this motherfucker for 2 years. You see what I'm saying? This is how narcissism works. It's like you'll be on your mission to move forward, and then this motherfucker come back in like, I realized that I didn't treat you right, and, you know, I love you, and, you know, I want to get married, like, let's have some kids and some babies, and, you know what I'm saying? It's like, motherfucker just want to feed you this fantasy, right? And it's like, you look at this motherfucker like, well, why the fuck else wouldn't leave me the fuck alone for 15 years? Bitch, you must love me. Something got to be going on, because what is it that if I block you, I leave you alone, I don't talk to you for 2 years, and then it's like, now you're blowing me up, texting me, emailing me, DMing me, you just want to get back into my life somehow for some reason. But it's like, bitch, you don't respect me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you blatantly, intentionally tried to do things to get a rise out of me, right? So then you start, you know how they say it's a thin line between love and hate. And this is what that comes from, because it's like, whole time you think that you're in a relationship, a love relationship, and you're in a narcissistic one. And one person is really genuinely having this open heart, thinking like, this is, I made sacrifices to be with you, and I went above my own intuition to try to, to try to see this through, because it's like, why are you still here if you don't want me? You see what I'm saying? And it was like, it came to me, it dawned on me one day that I was like, this bitch doesn't love me. This motherfucker hates me. You see what I'm saying? So it was like, I had to realize and recognize within myself by the action, not by the words, not by what this person was saying, but how they would reappear and like love bomb me, but then gaslight me. And then they would even do things like a very humiliation ritual like, okay? So it's like, if you got somebody in your life and it feels like they try to put you on Front Street to try to embarrass you, to try to put you on blast, or they put your business out there and things like that, right? These are things that will turn a motherfucker psycho if you don't have God with you. Okay? If you don't got God on your side, if you can't find the higher perspective, if you can't look through and find the depth of what's really going on and not just look at the surface, like, these motherfuckers will drive you insane. Okay? Will drive you insane. And you'll be in this place where you are borderline ready to crash out on a bitch. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, first of all, my heart, baby, I really do love you. I really do care about you. I really do have the well-being and concern of like how you're doing. Like, y'all, this same person, right? When it was like, when this motherfucker felt like, okay, this person will never leave me alone, right? It was like this person had it in their mind that I just was going to deal with their bullshit for the rest of my motherfucking life and theirs. You know what I'm saying? They had it in their mind that this was going to be a continuous thing, right? But when I realized and recognized it for what it was, and I cut you off, and I know and I recognize, like, I know that you're a narcissist. I know what you're doing now. So it was like, it gave me my power back, right? But then it's like, they still even came in, like, this person, this is what they'll do. They spin it so much to where this person came in and was like, because they just couldn't, they felt like they couldn't get through to me anymore because I was so done, right? That they came in playing on my heartstrings, okay? This person came back into my life for the last straw, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, okay, this is a done thing. But this person came in talking about they had cancer, okay? That they damn near got all this fucked up shit going on in their life, and they came in wanting to apologize and act like, whatever they were going through, and that, they realized the truth and that they love me, and like now because, they have cancer and all this, like, y'all, I mean, this is how extreme these motherfucking narcissists will go, that they will lie and say things like this. Now, hey, the motherfucker could have really had cancer, so I'm not saying that this person doesn't have cancer, right? But the fact that you are using that to manipulate me, to open my heart space back open to you, right? But then after doing all of that, and of course, like, if you're an empath, and like, empaths don't even wish harm on their worst enemy, right? Like, we still have enough empathy that if something is being done harmfully to someone, that even that we don't like, we will still feel some sort of empathy towards them, right? So it's like, even though I knew I had moved on and everything, like, stuff like that, knowing that this person could die, because he was making it seem like he was gonna be dying soon, or something, or like I have to go back to, my doctor, and this is basically telling me all of this shit that's going on with him, and I'm just like, wow, and I'm crying. Like, I'm even crying because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that. You don't want that for your worst enemy, period. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yes, I still felt empathy towards them. And like, he came up to my job, and everything. It was like, just, you know, we was in the car and we like making plans and all of these different things, right? Just for this motherfucker to turn around, right, and like make up lies and like try to, this person basically lied and was like, okay, well, whatever plans we had made for later on that evening, he basically tried to be like, oh, well, yeah, now we're going to be here. We're going to be doing this, right? So it's like this motherfucker had me go somewhere that they weren't. So I ended up going to where he initially said that they were going to be. And that's where the motherfucker was at. So I'm like, I just go in there playing it cool. Because I'm really just trying to really see, like, what the fuck is, I got to see this through. Because it's been going on for too many years. Like, what is happening? So I go into the little spot and it's like, you know, I walk up to him. I don't even ask no question. I just act like I'm supposed to be there. I'm not, you know, asking like, why the fuck would you say that you was here, but then you're here? Da, da, da. I didn't even do none of that. I just was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I go inside, give him a hug, and he hugs me and everything like that. And he's like, okay, I'll be right back. And went to the bathroom. Okay. So keep in mind, we're at this little hole in the wall bar, Coaches or whatever. We're hanging out there. So it's like, there's this elevated bar area and then there's the area that's down. So it's like he goes into the bathroom and then like goes and I like, bitch, like I can't fucking see you. Like I'm here. I see you. Like it's like he was like walking, like he was trying to act like he was sneaking out or something weird. I don't know, y'all. It was so weird, but it was just in my mind, right? This is how you're processing things because you're like, I know this motherfucker's not trying to play in my face like this. Like this will put you in a space where you're like, see, this is how I know this got to be intentional because why? Like, why? When you, like, you want to understand what sense would it make for this person to have you in a space where he told you he was going to be at and then act like he, like, needs to sneak out and go somewhere, right? So this is, like, basically, let me just summarize all of this. I'm not going to go into grave detail about every single thing, but, like, to me, it was like, you were trying to humiliate me, right? You were trying to get me to come in there and be like, nigga, like, what the fuck is up with you? Like, what do you got? Because he's like, yeah, because any reasonable, sane person is like, yeah, you're going to be upset. You're going to be like, nigga, don't act like you didn't tell me to come here. Don't act like we did. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be in that type of space. So that's, but I didn't do that because it was like, I knew, it was like, it felt like a setup. It felt like a setup. And I just was like trying to make sense of it all and everything like that. So it's like he did. So this is what he did. He walks out of this space, walks down to another bar, right? So I'm just like, I was like, all right, I'm not about to do this, right? Because I already know how he plays these games, right? So I end up getting into my car and just driving. But it's like, as I'm driving, I see him like, so I drive over to the other spot that he was going to. And I'm like, for real? I hop out and I'm like, so this is what we doing? This is so weird. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, he's acting like he on the phone. So he's out here like on the phone like this, walking around, right? Me, y'all keep in mind that we're downtown Meridian, like in front of a bar that all these people were supposed to be meeting up at. So it's like, I'm feeling like it's a setup. Like you're trying to get me to be out here acting a fool. Like you trying to get me to be out here to because, and this is the thing too, this person always used to be like tell people that I was crazy. You see what I'm saying? Like he always used to be like, man, or he would say it like while I would be like with him. I'll be with him in the car or something. And then one of his homeboys that know how long we've been dating, you know, on and off and everything like that, like come over and we all like kikiing and everything like that. But it was like, I used to notice he always used to try to make it seem like I was crazy and be like, she crazy. Nah, bitch, I'm not crazy. But motherfuckers that love to call you crazy when you see clearly, when you see they fucking bullshit, they want to try to make it seem like you're crazy because you're not dumb, because you're calling their asses out as well. Motherfuckers don't like to get called out when they're trying to gaslight you. You see what I'm saying? Sir, yes, you are cancerous, right, sis? Yes, you are. You are fucking Cancer in itself, bitch. Cause it be, what do you say? Cause it be, and I call him a fucking weird, be quick. Head, what? You was trying to type too fast. Cause it be, and I call them a fucking weird, quick. Yeah, cause motherfuckers do be on some, like, people be on weird shit, y'all. You cannot, just ignore the weird shit. Like, you have to, that's what I'm saying. I be calling shit how it is now, because it's like, I done dealt with enough fucking narcissists to know that, yes, bruh, I'm calling you the fuck out right here and right now, because I need to observe your response and everything. But it's like, it's just also to be like, letting a motherfucker know, like, bitch, I see what's going on. But, you know, as I've learned and understood with narcissists, it's better to just not even let them know that you know what's going on, because they're pathological liars. So it's like, you could sit up here and be like, yeah, I know ABCD, and then they're gonna fucking still lie. So it's like, you learn not to entertain those type of people. You don't give those type of people energy, because good or negative publicity, right? They say they love to be famous or infamous. They don't give a fuck. Like, if you give them negative energy, positive energy, as long as they can take your energy from you, that's the whole point, right? So yes, y'all, so every day, right, is an opportunity to feel vengeful, okay? Every day an opportunity to feel vengeful is presented, okay? An opportunity for you to feel envious of another's success, okay? It's like, I never really understood that. I've never been impressed about another person's success. Like, I've always been happy to see people thrive and things like that, right? But people who don't pour into themselves, or people that are not willing to see the beauty in who they are, and like their authenticity and their goals, their aspirations, their dreams, then that's how they start to project, and they start to have that hate with self. They start to project that on other people. Then they don't like you because, like, you think you better than me because you know, it's like, I don't get it, but that's what happens, y'all. I mean, my mind can't process it because I don't think like that. But after you recognize that there's people that do, you see it for what it is. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's be honest. A lot of us are around people that struggle with this because of their lack of concern for self-reflection and self-progression, right? The only time you're going to be able to be so observant where you see everything is when you're self-reflecting and looking for self-progression. When you're looking for areas to find out how I can become better, not just to appear better, because everybody, you know, let everybody tell it, everybody doing good, everybody living the best life, everybody got it like that, you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, motherfuckers just in debt. You see what I'm saying? Hey, I'm J-Dub. Who are you? Thank you so much for joining the live, love. So yeah, it's like this every day is an opportunity to feel vengeful and to feel envious, especially if you're not working on yourself. If all you doing is paying attention to what everybody else is doing, judging the actions of others. Meanwhile, what the fuck is you doing with your time, yourself? You know what I'm saying? That's what gets you. That's what gossiping people do. People that don't have a fucking life, they want to talk about everything else that everybody else is doing, but I bet they not about to tell you about shit that they got going on, because they ain't got shit going on. You see what I'm saying? All they know is they little Rolodex in their mind about this one, that one, this one, and that one, and this one, and that one. And it's because all you doing is clocking the tea of other people and what they got going on, because for some reason you want to feel better about yourself. So if you can pick apart all of the flaws of this one and that one, this one and that one, then for some reason that's gonna make you feel better. Okay, baby, if that makes you feel better, do you. Okay? Do you. Hey, Hattie Bless 13, thank you so much for joining the live, love. So yes, okay, the key is to be so focused on self-improvement, okay? You don't even have time to be concerned with others, okay? So focused on God and his plan for your life that you can't even feel jealousy or desire to sabotage someone else, okay? Because you so tapped into, you know, what I'm trying to do for me. You see what I'm saying? Hey, everything 100, thank you so much for joining the live, love. Relove 129 said, I had an old friend tell me, dang, you don't know nobody I'm talking about. I said, lady, I focus on myself. Ain't no way you know all this and focus on yourself. Big facts, right? It's like, you know everybody business. You know what this one got going on, that one got going on, but bitch, what you got going on? It's clear you ain't got shit going on if you talk about everybody else in their motherfucking business and regularly, okay? Wake up studying someone's Instagram page, right? Stalking and shit. Bitch, go find you something to motherfucking do, okay? Like, those be the most miserable people, is people that ain't got shit to do, and all they got to do is sit around and talk about everybody else's accomplishments and achievements and things like that. Girl, bye. Trying to make people feel lame because I don't know these people. Nah, it's like, right, like, it's lame for you to be knowing all these people and talking about them. Like, if you know these people, why are you running their business to me? Like, are they your friends? And if they not your friends, why do you know about all this information about people? What the fuck are you, the fucking tabloids, bitch? You see what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. People always running their motherfucking mouth and don't be knowing what the fuck they got going on. They don't know what is happening. And because they don't even know what the fuck they got going on with their own business. Because they ain't got shit happening. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, learn how to be so self-absorbed with God's mission for you that you don't have time to worry about other people and what they got going on and making judgments either. Because it's like, bitches, you perfect. Hey, 007 Uzi, thank you so much for joining the live, love. Because it's like, and that's another thing too. It's like, you're sitting up here pointing a finger at what other people got going on. And I know you're not perfect, baby. I know you're not moving, you know what I'm saying, the way you should be moving. Especially if you gossiping about other people. You really not doing, you know what I'm saying? So who are you to judge? Okay? Not a motherfucker, you're nobody to judge, okay? So yes, y'all, empaths, if not checked, right? If we don't check, it's like if we are disappointed regularly by people, okay, continuously abused or misused, okay, this energy, right? Because empaths, we move from our heart space, you know, and we're intentional and we're genuine, right? And so this is why an empath can turn into a dark empath really quick, because it's like you'll be just having this pure innocent heart and you just keep getting fucked over by these manipulative, you know, narcissistic type of people, right? And then you turn into one of them because you're like, oh, okay, like, I'm tired of being Miss Nice Guy, right? They always say nice guys finish last. Nice guys finish last. Even though, yes, nice people finish last, but not kind. You know what I'm saying? You can still be kind without being nice. You can still be kind and tell a motherfucker your truth. And it's just like a level of respect that's there that we got to learn how to be able to have. But like, yeah, this is what turns a motherfucker dark sometimes, because you'll be going with good intention and pure intention with people, and then they don't reciprocate that, right? This shit can quickly turn into rage, y'all. Like, that's what I was saying. I was trying to tell y'all about my story where I was dealing with a motherfucker for 15 plus years on and off, right? Because this motherfucker was a narcissist, okay? And it drew me to the point of rage, right? Hey, Nataki, I miss and love you too, cousin. Thank you so much for joining the live, baby. I love you so much. Yes, y'all, it's like I was dealing with this motherfucking narcissist for 15 plus years on and off. And it took for me, right, my last straw, okay? I remember like praying to God, y'all, because I was enraged. I just felt like, when you're like so enraged, and I don't have a vengeful spirit, like I don't be wanting to get back, like I'm gonna do this, because I always understood the two wrongs don't make it right thing, and I never was one of those people. But sometimes you can get so enraged that it's like, if you don't stop yourself to give it to God, that is like that moment before you just had that blackout moment where you just spaz the fuck out, crash the fuck out on somebody. You see what I'm saying? And so this is why I say in those situations, y'all, because people will literally be trying, they want that rage. They want you to spaz the fuck out. Like, toxic people equate that shit to love, right? Toxic people equate rage and everything. Like, you'll respond to like love, or they equate it to, like I said, they're an energy vampire and they're just trying to siphon your energy. So rage is very powerful energy for somebody to siphon from you. You see what I'm saying? So it was just like, I remember giving it to God. I remember praying about it. And I remember my cousin actually did a reading for me. And she gave me a reading. It wasn't about him particularly, but it came out roughly. And she was mentioning how, like, in order for you to move forward, you have to, like, forgive and release, you know, this. And I instantly knew what she was talking about and who she was talking about. And I was just like, and I instantly, like, wrote this long ass drawn out text message. And it was something like this. I was just like, you know what? I forgive you. And you know what? I even apologize to you, because I should have never, ever in my life assumed that what you were giving me was love. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was my, like, I had to spin it like that, because it was like, it was my fault that I pushed that on you after your actions did not reflect that love. You see what I'm saying? So it was like, I am releasing, I'm forgiving you, and you know what I'm saying, and everything, you know, whatever I had to say to release it, because I was holding on to it, and it was carrying along with me for over 15 years. You know, that's a lot of years to sit there and to be fucked up about somebody who really hates you for real. They don't really love you. Like, a narcissist hates you. They don't really love you. You see what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know how to pronounce that, but welcome to the live, love. So, yes, so you have to pay attention to, you know what I'm saying, that type of energy. If somebody is trying to humiliate you, if somebody is like, or like somebody like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's just like when somebody continues to give you their ass to kiss. You see what I'm saying? That's when you got to realize what that is. You see what I'm saying? So let's see. Yeah, that can quickly turn into rage, okay? And but yeah, someone who holds God near and dear to their heart, okay, and understand the bigger picture. This is what doesn't allow them to get under your skin. Okay, so I'm saying, so this is what I'm saying is, like, when you are looking at things from a spiritual aspect, right? This is what helps you not get enraged about what these people are doing to you, because it can be very traumatic. You see what I'm saying? If you don't realize it and see it for what it really is. But it's like, once you see things clearly, that allows you to look at it kind of like a game. And even, I don't like to say that because I'm not a game player. I don't play games, but it's like, this is chess, not checkers, right? It's like somebody is always playing games, whether you are or not. So you still have to be strategic. You see what I'm saying? You still got to look at things like, okay, are people being strategic with me? Okay, does this feel intentional? Does this feel like real? Does this feel like somebody who has genuine concern and for my well-being? Okay, because all of this shit is spiritual. I keep talking about this shit. Everything is spiritual. So now we got to stop taking things personal. When motherfuckers is coming for us, the trolling motherfuckers in the comments, or people trying to get something out of you at the group chat, somebody trying to, you know what I'm saying, have send subliminal shots at you over the internet. Like, who gives a fuck? Start laughing at these bitches. You see what I'm saying? Like, start laughing at these motherfuckers and not give them the energy that they looking for. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, people be intentionally trying to, they want to paint you to be who they really are. Right? So it's like, all this whole time, right, this person is like, oh, she crazy, right? So that's why that bitch put me in this position to be in public, right? Him do some weird shit, but I was 10 steps ahead, because I already knew. I was like, okay, this bitch is he's trying to publicly humiliate me, but I'm just gonna get in my car and drive the fuck away. You see what I'm saying? It's like, if I would have been out there like, Nigga, you got me fucked up, bitch. You told me to come out here. Why the fuck is you treating me like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, now nobody really knows the inside of what we got going on, but everybody is looking at me like I'm the enraged one, and he's sitting here on the phone looking like he's scared, like he didn't call me over here to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all gotta be 10 steps ahead, because these bitches really be trying it. Do you see what I'm saying? I can't sit to do story time on my YouTube, OMG. I can't sit to do story time on my... Are you saying you've been thinking, oh, I can't wait to do story... Girl, yes! You see what I'm saying? It's like, there's too many. It's like, I know that I ain't just the only one that has experienced shit like this. That's why it's like, yes, tell your story, okay? Because these motherfuckers been getting away with their bullshit for way too motherfucking long, bitch. And you not about to be just siphoning my motherfucking energy and trying to troll me to get me to, you know, react or respond certain kind of ways, and then trying to spin it to try to make it seem like somebody that I'm not, okay? Because I'm very, very intelligent, okay? I'm very smart. And, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, you're intentionally trying to get a rise out of me. You're intentionally trying to cause havoc in my life so that I can respond in a way that is really justified, right? Like, your rage be justified. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, bitch, I didn't help take care of your motherfucking kids. Bitch, I've been taking care of your broke ass since you ain't had a motherfucking job since we started in the relationship. I've been literally, or if I was with somebody that wasn't a broke ass bitch, right? Or like I helped you build up your business. I invested in you when you wasn't shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, this is what people fail to realize. It's like, I've been pouring into you for all these years, and all you've been doing is draining me, taking from me, right? That's when you realize, baby, that's not love. This whole time you was hating me and I didn't even recognize it, right? A lot of these motherfuckers be jealous too, and it's so sad it's so hard to even recognize it too, because it's like, it's the opposite sex. Like, when you're dealing with the opposite sex, and you know what I'm saying, you're not thinking your man is jealous of you, right? But that's exactly what these motherfuckers, these niggas be jealous. And I don't, you know, we don't have to speculate. I got a whole nother live about those speculations, so we can go and reflect back on those. But yes, though, we just gotta come to this level of understanding that this shit is bigger than us. It's even bigger than them. And sometimes they don't even realize that they're being used, right? They're being used by the demons and the lower vibrational forces, and they're just letting them motherfuckers activate and puppet master them. And then they're just giving in to that low vibrational shit. And, you know, maybe some of them realize it and some of them don't. Relove to 129 said, they be jealous when they get into your world and see how genuine you are and remain through everything. So when they feel dumb, how can I make her look dumb because she thinks she's so perfect? Right. It's like, why wouldn't you appreciate having somebody like that in your life? Like, I just don't even understand what would make you hate a motherfucker for being good, for being nice to you, for loving you, for taking care of you, taking care of your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, yeah, story time. I got so many motherfucking stories. It's so motherfucking crazy, right? But it's like, yeah, it's like, you might be taking care of a motherfucker, their kids, taking these bitches on vacations, like, doing like all of these, like doing just the most because out of your heart, out of love. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even go and be like, yeah, I did this for you, and I did that, and I did this, and I did that. Because those motherfuckers like that, those are those narcissistic people that been giving you shit just to be able to spin the narrative like that, just to say that they did something for you. You know what I'm saying? Just to try to discredit you. You see what I'm saying? But the reality is, most empathic people who do things from their heart, they're not sitting here tallying up everything they fucking did for you. But bitch, if I go, I can go tally it up. Okay? I can go tally that shit the fuck up, because it's more than what you even claim that you did for me. Bitch. And it was genuine and from the heart. And I did it with good intentions. So it's like, regardless of what you did, it don't even fucking matter when you didn't do it with intention, when you was just doing it to be manipulative. So who gives a fuck, right? But yes, y'all, like, and that brought up, I said something earlier, right, that was reminding me about this post that I seen the other day with Money Long and Cam Newton. Because Cam Newton, and it was just like, he is the fucking archetype of these motherfucking narcissistic ass men. Because he said something about, like, why do women be thinking that, what did he say? He was like, why women be thinking they gotta, or he said, why do women be thinking they, like, got it like that, or why do they got it, or they might got a man like that, but I don't know. I can't remember verbatim what he said. What he referenced something as if, like, women be crazy when they feel like they have a man locked in with them. Like, I don't know. I hate quoting things and I don't have the verbatim words. I need to let me look it up real quick. But, like, yeah, like, it was just insinuating that women be the crazy ones, I guess, when they're dealing with them or something like that. But Money Long, she responded and was like, well, the reality is, why don't the fuck y'all don't leave us the fuck alone, bitch? You see what I'm saying? Like, if we so crazy and we ain't worthy of you niggas, then why the fuck is you still checking for me, bitch? Why the fuck is you still texting me, bitch? Like, get off my motherfucking dick then. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yes, like, she hit it right on the motherfucking head, because it'll be the same niggas on your dick that won't leave you the fuck alone for 15 years that want to make it seem like you just, oh, you tripping, you crazy, like, I don't really want you. But bitch, why won't you leave me the fuck alone then? So it's like, that's lack of accountability to me for him to put that on, like, for him to say that and put it on the woman when it's like, no, but you're checking for me, bitch. Like, don't you, men are the ones that be, I mean, not to say, these days, right, we know that the genders are switching and that, you know, things are a little bit different, right? But initially, men were the ones that would go out and approach. And I feel like still to this day, like, I mean, most men I don't be approaching niggas. So I know if you talking to me, it's because you in my DM. It's because you walked up to me and you asked me my name and how I'm doing, right? So my point is just to say that, yes, if you didn't think a bitch was worthy, why did you even approach that bitch? Why did you even ask her for her information to contact her, bitch? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you niggas be super lame for that shit. Because it's like, in the same breath, you trying to downplay a bitch that you trying to fuck on. You trying to downplay a bitch that you trying to wife and try to act like you want to be with her. You know what I'm saying? So, bitch, be real. Like, if you niggas is real players, you niggas is, you know what I'm saying, then you'll be honest and just be like, baby, I don't want nothing but some sex, baby. Or just be like, baby, you ain't even really all that. I'm just drunk and I ain't got a bitch to go home with tonight. I'm gonna go home with you. If you know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas ain't player. You see what I'm saying? You niggas be lying and manipulating and deceiving. That's some lame ass, clown ass shit. And I just need motherfuckers to start recognizing these motherfuckers got these big egos and you niggas are clowns. You motherfuckers out. It's like they be so, like, really thinking they something too. And it's just like I said, now that my thing is, now if you're moving a certain kind of way, and you moving like this type of archetype, this Cam Newton archetype type of energy, yeah, you can get the fuck on. You niggas is corny. Honesty does take you a long way, sis. Big facts. You love the music in the background. I didn't even see. Yeah, right. It's real, peaceful. Gotta balance out because I'm a little turned today, okay? Niggas sweating and shit. But yeah, like that just really had me though, because I was just like, and it triggered me in a sense of like resonating so much with like being around those type of niggas that think like that. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, you niggas are clowns, you niggas are lame, you're not cool. You know, motherfuckers be thinking they so cool because you run it up in every bitch. Bitch, that's not cool. That's trifling. That's nasty. That's like you got demons just following behind you as you know what I'm saying, move throughout life. You know what I'm saying? Like, heal that. Clean that shit the fuck up. You see what I'm saying? It's like motherfuckers want to act like that pimp shit is cool. None of that shit is cool. You know, I'm here to say it. With the stamp on it, bitch. Lame, bitch. Corny, bitch. You know what? But anyway, so let's see, what else? What we got left? So, release. So yeah, I pretty much, that was what the gist of everything that I had wrote down that I was saying. So yes, we're going to see what spirit has for us. And I already tapped into like the energy, right? The energy of this reading is about being in your emperor status, okay? Reload 129, period, sis. You already know. Like, the energy for me is that superpowers, right? Our superpowers are being activated, right? We're in this place where it's like we recognize who the fuck we are now, right? We in our emperor bag, okay? And we're in our Queen of Swords bag. The Queen of Swords bag is not, we're cutting shit off, and we, like, if a motherfucker trying to come and approach us with just anything, if it ain't moved, if it ain't guided by the truth, we cutting that shit out. We don't really want to hear nothing. We don't even want to hear what you talking about. We don't even want to hear it, okay? And with the Knight of Swords, okay, like, we are protecting our emperor status, okay? We're in this space where we're like, I'm in my big bag, bitch. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, nobody can come and try to take me off my motherfucking throne, okay? Nobody can take me off my throne. And by my communication, by my intellect, by my wisdom, by the depth of who I am in my spirit, in my soul, in my emotions, okay? I am going to stand on that, baby. This is about standing on business, okay? About who the fuck you are and how you've overcome all of these things and not letting nobody spin the narrative. You see what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what these motherfucking narcissists be doing. They be spinning the narrative, right? But this is our emperor status where we not being triggered. Because it ain't like we just isolated. And no, it's like we're out here interacting with folks and we still not triggered. Okay? So yeah, we've healed ourselves enough to recognize who the fuck we are. And now we're the guiding star. Okay? Now we're the guiding light. And we make sure that we are applying our wisdom. And then we also free game. Free game, because I just posted something the other day that was like, oh yeah, motherfuckers always talking about free game whole time. It's motherfucking common sense, right? So you would think this shit was common sense, but in reality, it's free game, because common sense ain't all that common, right? But this is all about waiting for those ships to sail in, baby, because you've been manifesting with this emperor energy, and it's like you standing in your power is willing in all the things that are due to you, okay? It's like, baby, we got the map, the slingshot, and thunderstorm all out here right now, okay? And like with this slingshot, this be popping out literally every time I use this deck, this shit come out, okay? This is giving nigga catapulting forward, okay? This is like fast action, okay? When it comes to what you are deserving to receive, when it comes to your blessings, when it comes to like, what do they say? Like pressure. What do they say about pressure? Pressure bursts pipes. Okay. It's like when you don't have moving water, just be like that pressure, it bursts pipes. You know what I'm saying? That's what type of pressure you are, baby. You are pressure in your emperor energy. And it's like people can't even handle the pressure. It's like when you come through with the pressure, it's like people just, it's hard not to be able to see your vision, Because it's like, now you see it so clearly, you make other people see the shit clearly too. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Bree Love 28. Are you related to Relove 129? That's what, I swear, the last time Bree Love 28 was here, I thought about you, Relove 129, just because of like the love and the numbers and stuff like that. Hi, boo. How are you? She said, nah. Okay, well, welcome back to the live, love. But I was wondering about that because I was like, y'all got similar names. I was like, maybe that's sis or something. Welcome, baby. So, yes. The power, okay, in who you are as a person. You being in this emperor energy, it's like, you know how they say your reputation precedes you? It's like that's how your power precedes you, okay? In your energy, in your essence, okay? This is a beautiful thing. And it's like you have this clear vision too, okay? So this is like you knowing exactly what the fuck you want, exactly what you are. But this is also about travel, okay? We got map out here. So somebody could be traveling, okay, soon to, I don't know, where you going, you might be going on a vacation or something like that. Or you could just be exploring, you know what I'm saying, new territory, okay? It don't have to be like physical travel, but exploration as far as like plans and different goals that you may have and things like that, y'all, okay? But yes, this is showing you are a very powerful person. This is somebody who triumphs over evil. When people try to sabotage you or trap you, you get up out of that shit quick, like, because you're so intelligent. It's about your wisdom and your intellect, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and then also your emotional intelligence as well, okay? Because that came out. It's like you've been pouring into yourself so much that it's like you could give a fuck what somebody else got to do or got to say. You're so invested in you that it doesn't even matter, okay? It doesn't even fucking matter, okay? What else, spirit? Yeah, like transformative energy, right? So this is all about the phoenix rising. It's like when you didn't come out of the darkness, you didn't come through difficulty, you came through trying times, and you overcome and you shifted and you transform. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people come from the trenches, right? But then they just they have that trench energy. You see what I'm saying? Like they've embodied and embraced being from the trenches. You know what I'm saying? But then if you're like somebody that's from the trenches and like, you know, Pac said, right? You're that rose that grew through the concrete, baby. It's like you done been through all of this shit, right? But because of all of the wisdom that you attained and you were observant and you were strategic and, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you was learning the chessboard and the moves, how motherfuckers be moving and shit. You see what I'm saying? Like once you did all that, it gave you this level of wisdom that now you can see through every motherfucking body. All these bitches trying to come and bring you conflict and trying to shit on you and trying to get in the way of your blessings or trying to get in the way of whatever you're trying to do to come up. You see what I'm saying? And these are people who think they got one up over on you and that these are people who think they better than you. But baby, you like, baby, okay. You be letting people have it. You can have it, baby. If that's what makes you happy, if you think that you're better than me, baby, you are better than me. You see what I'm saying? It's like you don't give a fuck about trying to be in competition with people and or you don't even give a fuck about trying to prove yourself right. Like, God is going to reveal the truth, baby. God is always going to provide revelation when it's time. So you just be like, baby, I'm just going to focus on pouring into me. And baby, you can think what you want to think. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep thriving. I'm going to keep elevating. And you can keep fucking hating. Bitch, how about that? How about that? How about them apples, okay? This is all about bringing fucking stability into your home and your space. You see what I'm saying? Wait, let me see what you said. Bree Love 28 said, I was watching you last time. I'm always at work when you live. Girl, I'm so sorry. I hope I don't be loud. Or I hope you got some headphones on or something like that. Bree Love 129 said, and can, period. What Ludacris say? Right, move, bitch. Get out the way. Bree Love 128 said, I see the names very similar. Right? Okay. I was like, hold on. They related. Bree Love 129 said, when you know who you are, we can let them have it, baby. You don't gotta prove yourself to no one, because who the fuck is you? Who the fuck are you? Because you see, it used to be a time where we would look at people and because we're great, we're just graceful, we're just, we want to see people in their brightest light, and we're gonna recognize people for who they claim and present themselves to be. But now we realize everybody out here faking, and nigga, I'm the real one. So why the fuck do I got the question what this one think, that one think, this one think, that one think, when most of them is fraudulent any motherfucking way? Hey, J.R. Hey, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. Welcome to the live, love, though. J. Rosie, baby. But yes, y'all, at the end of the day, that's what type of time we on. Like I said, we be so caught up in who the fuck we are. We don't give no fucks. We don't give no fucks. Okay, we are on our journey, right? We are focused on the things that fire us the fuck up. You see what I'm saying? This is about passion, right? She said close enough. Right? Thank you, baby. Thank you. But yeah, exactly. Like, this is just about being on that journey and allowing a passion to guide us. And this is an extremely optimistic person, because it's like, even when shit is going to shit, okay? Even when shit ain't working out, they still moving forward. Like, man, I'm gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, this is a good energy to have. You see what I'm saying? If it's like in a positive light, you know what I'm saying? Because you're focused and determined, and that even though you may not be able to see it right now, you know that God is, there's something blossoming in the ethers, you know what I'm saying, that's going to help you. You see what I'm saying? So like, yes, stability, all of that. I love that, child. Yeah, like with the Queen or King of Pentacles, okay? This is that energy where it's like you are focused on your bag, okay? But you're focused on the things that bring stability, right? So you have this level, let's talk about the moral compass, right? That's something that helps guide you, okay? Your values and stuff like that. But you're also career driven, goal driven. Like, if you want to make money, it's like, if there's not an opportunity in front of you to make money, guess what? You're going to create the opportunity to make money, okay? Out of nothing type of energy, okay? This is somebody who has mastered, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it called? Like, you may be a good bookkeeper or something like that as well. You might be able to doing good with budgeting, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. Yes, period, child. Yes, like, you're on this journey, right? This is a journey about going on this journey, right? We had the death. We had the death card, and we know that death is not about physical death most of the time. It's about transformation, right? It's about death to the old you and new, the phoenix rising, right, to the new you evolving into this new person, because you shifted your perception, you shifted the way that you see everything, and how you see people that are approaching the game when it comes to people, and whether they're scheming or not, because not everybody is doing that, but like, it's a lot. You see what I'm saying? More than half. You see what I'm saying? Or it's half and half, if nothing else. So you just got to be paying more attention more clearly, because it's like, when you're going on this journey, you need to be precise, right? We don't need to have any indecisive energy or like cognitive dissonance about people, right? You know how sometimes it's like everything on the surface looks right and everything on the surface, whatever, but it's like something in your spirit just don't feel right no matter what. It's like, that's what this be about. It be about like, don't let that cognitive dissonance get in the way. Follow that intuition, follow that feeling. Like, you don't have to get proof all the time for people to show you that they ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? The proof gonna come up, but ain't always like in time, like when you need it. And then sometimes you'll get invested with people and it's too late because like you wanted to wait and see for the proof. Well, baby, here's your proof. And by the time you got your proof, your life is in shambles, and now you're rebuilding from the motherfucking ground up. Okay? But revelations, like we said, the Most High is always going to provide the revelations in due time and divine timing. And that's what type of time it is right now. Revelations are being had, okay? Especially over whatever obstacles or people that was trying to stand in your way of any type of come up, any type of anything, anybody trying to cause any type of conflict to you that you may be aware of or may not be aware of, okay? Those revelations are going to be had, right? You're going to understand the reason behind it and everything. There's a lot of cards, but I mean, we must need them all. Fuck it. We just gonna take them. Yeah, and the Ace of Wands, right? So this is the pursuit of happiness, pursuit of things that give you passion. New actions being taken, new direction, okay? And this is underneath the Page of Wands. So this is like when you are taking that leap of faith, right? This is kind of like the Fool, but like in a sense of like taking that leap forward, right? And with the Fool, like the Fool has this level of optimism where they know that things are going to pan out in their favor, right? This is more walking, even if you don't know, or even if you don't have that optimism, you're still moving forward, okay? And this is what I'm saying. It's like, even when you're moving forward and you're in a space of trying to progress in life, this is like the blessings that come with that energy of like moving in faith, right? And then it's like it starts to pick up the pace, right? It's like when you start just moving in faith, God starts to pick up the pace, okay? Energy starts to flow into it, and then you start to see this level of stability that is created out of it because you just continue to move forward regardless, despite of you being blinded to what the reality of where you were headed. You may have not known your destination. You may have not known everything that was going to be entailed in your journey, but you still was like, fuck it. I'm going to keep going because I know the way God be working, right? God just ensures that I'm going to be protected. God ensures that I'm going to see the lesson and I'm going to see the blessing. It's going to be one or the other. You see what I'm saying? That he's always going to be protecting me. You see what I'm saying? So you don't always have to be so worried. Hey, bullshit philosopher, thank you so much for joining the live, love. Yeah, because God, in the way that God be set up, right? God is always trying to put you in position to be around people that have this reciprocal type of energy where it's passionate. They love you the same. You know what I'm saying? It's like the lovers is all about being guided by your heart, right? What are the things that are moving you in your heart space, right? What are you passionate about? What is it that you love, okay? Knight of Cups, right? This is all about messages of love. So you may have some messages of love coming in. It's like as you walk away from the old past relationships that were not serving you, as you walk away from, whatever bullshit, whatever drama, whatever low vibrational thinking, right? Lack mentality. You don't always got to do with other people. It could have just been us sabotaging ourselves. You see what I'm saying? But now we're moving forward and we're giving ourselves love, right? We're either filling our own cups or we're able to pour the love that we found within ourselves by healing, by going through the motions. Now we can take and we can provide this message of love and give this energy to other people that need it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, now that you have this level of gratitude and your energy, understanding, right? You understand the big picture. This shit is bigger than us. It ain't just you and me. It's like we're all energy. We're all connected. We're all fragmented pieces and reflections of each other, because we're all just a fragmented piece of what God is in essence and in whole, right? So it's like, once we realize this and we have this level of gratitude, this is when we overcome these demons, these things that keep us bound, these things that keep us locked into old habits, that keep us blinded, that keep us not being able to see the things that are actually for us, that the divine and the angels and spirit realm is trying to give us, right? But no, we be like, this is like the angel versus the demon on the shoulders. You see what I'm saying? Like in the cartoons, and you always got the motherfucker like, well, am I supposed to go this way or should I go that way? You know what I'm saying? It's like, always choose the love and the passion, and choose the things that are going to empower you, not the things that are taking from you, right? All of these bad habits and things like that tend to slow us down or become delays in our progress. These are the things we have to detach from, okay? Because these are the things that keep us bound, right? But this is where we're working towards. We're no longer being bound by our ignorance, bound by our programming, and conditioning, right? The traditional norm and ways of being. We have to get outside of that and recognize that we're in a new timeline now, right? We're starting to recognize the truth that this is damn near just like, it's like the fucking Matrix, and we can control what we experience. Hey, Wave by Breeze, thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you, Bullshit Philosopher. I love your passion, Mom. Right on. Yes, right. Passion. That's what we said. We passionate driven, baby. So you right on time, honey. So we're going to see what the angels have for us. We're going to get some advice, and we can go ahead and wrap the message up. Let's see what the angels got for us. All right. Let's see. What do the angels have for us? What do the angels have? Well, we got patience. Do I want to take all these? Let's see if we need them all. Well, I'm going to start with patience first. Oh, yeah, I'm going to keep these. All right, y'all. So we have patience, okay? Your time will come, okay? It's all about divine timing. Impatience, like worry, doesn't achieve anything. If you find yourself rushing, forcing outcomes, or making hasty decisions, allow the angel of patience to help you accept, evaluate, and relax. Trust that your life is unfolding just as it should, and know that impatience repels rather than attracts success. For all things there is a season, and now is the season to wait and reflect. When one door isn't opening, it might be because there is another door which hides something better for you just around the corner. Use this time to feel gratitude for what you already have, and to better understand the reasons for any challenges you are facing. Know that patience and perseverance will only make you stronger and wiser. When the time is right, what once seemed far will draw near. Big facts, y'all. I always talk about divine timing, okay? Patience is like, with divine timing, you have to have a level of patience, right? You have to be in a place where you're like not so eager to receive something that you know that you have the faith you will receive. So it's almost like you have to surrender to the fact that, yes, I know I'm going to receive it, but I relinquish the control over the date, okay? Over the month, or when it's going to come in. Like, we have to just have the freedom to understand the way that God works, and God be knowing, right? He knows the best timing. He knows the best scenario and setup and situation to reveal a blessing or a miraculous event to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just have to allow God to do his work and not be so gung-ho about, oh my gosh, when is my man coming in? When my relationship coming in? When my new car? When I'm getting this? When I'm getting this opportunity, this career opportunity, whatever. Or like let's say we apply for a job position and it doesn't work out, and then we're like sad and disappointed, but it's like low key, God got something way better, and it's like you so thirsty to get this job that you would be miserable at if you did get it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you have that patience is so significant to just have, because faith it's one in this, or not one in the same, but it goes hand in hand, because faith is knowing. So it's just like, I know that I'm going to receive this, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, letting go of the fact of when, you know what I mean? So yes, y'all, possibility. You are limitless, okay? If you are experiencing a creative block or feel that you are stuck in a rut, allow the angel of possibility to fill you with inspiration. See love and meaning, not just in everything you say and do, but also in the words and actions of others and in the world around you. I love that, because that just came, the lovers just came out. It's definitely resonating with that. Fully open yourself up to any synchronicities you notice, or anything that makes you think there might just be more to your life than meets the eye. This can be as simple as thinking about someone and then receiving a text from them, or sending a departed loved one, then hearing their favorite song on the radio. Or perhaps you will feel a flash of inspiration, a sense of awe and wonder at the beauty of nature or art, or an inner conviction that your best is yet to come. So yes, y'all, that is just kind of flowing with what we were just saying. It's like you are limitless, right? When you have this mindset that there is no cap on what you can create, on what you can experience, and things like that, and that yes, I know God is miraculous, so God can literally create anything, what I desire, how I want it, without the when I want it, because like that part is the part where God plays the role, and he knows when it's better for you to have it, right? But everything else, right, is a level of faith, of understanding, and also the optimism and knowing that things are limitless. So then it takes away the lack, it takes away the disappointment of like, I may or may not receive this, you know what I'm saying? It's like a level of knowing really is how you really master the manifestation aspect. It's like you have this level of unwavering faith, right? That you're able to create the things that you desire, and in ways that people are not even going to be able to resonate with a lot of times, because it's not going to happen in the typical way, right? Miraculous things don't happen in a typical way, right? I need to get a Goddess Gang journal. Yes, sis. Thank you for mentioning the Goddess Gang journals. You know, you can go to my link in the bio, and you can literally, there's 4 different options actually. I have the Goddess Gang journal, then I have God is Gang, and then I have 2 different evil eye protection ones. One is a hardback and one is a soft copy or whatever. But yeah, please get you one, girl. Let me know when you got it too, okay? But yes, y'all, illumination. Truly know yourself, okay? Confusion leads to misunderstandings, poor decisions, and conflict. Look to the angel of illumination for clarity to allow you to better understand what is going on in your life. If you don't understand why someone is treating you the way they are, if you feel confused about a negative situation, or if you find yourself questioning your own motivations, call on the angel of illumination to help you gather the information you need and get to the heart of whatever is causing you confusion. Key to this new understanding will be developing self-awareness. The better you understand yourself, the better you will understand the behavior of others and the situations and relationships you find yourself in, y'all. This should be just hitting. Thank you, confirmation, for that. Thank you, angels, for the confirmation. The better you understand yourself, the better you will understand the behavior of others and situations and relationships you find yourself in. Self-knowledge is the beginning of all wisdom. Take time to reflect on what truly matters to you. Illumination will come during periods of quiet contemplation. The more self-reflection you practice, the more inspiration will replace confusion. The more self-reflection you practice, the more inspiration will replace confusion. I don't know why I went blank at the end where I had to repeat that twice, so my mind would process it. But yes, so yes, y'all, this is just reflection of what we talked about when we were talking about this is chess, not checkers, right? Like, you have this level of observation. You can sit back and you can recognize through your experience. You see the behaviors of others, and because you know yourself, you know how to just recognize something before maybe somebody else does because of this reason, right? So that's what this is about. When you know yourself so much, then nobody can really deceive you, because it's like, and you're also not people pleasing. You know yourself enough to know that I'm standing on business about me. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care if your feelings get hurt or whatever, because I know that how I move with grace. So like, if you got offended, it was for your own triggers that had nothing to do with me. You see what I'm saying? So that's beautiful, y'all. Possibility, illumination. And then we have innocence, y'all. Rediscover natural wonder. Focusing solely on material success can narrow your perspective and cause you to lose sight of what makes you truly happy. Ask the angel of innocence to bring a sense of awe and wonder back into your life. If you feel jaded or that you are stuck in a rut, if you frown more than you smile, or if you simply don't feel engaged anymore, call on the angel of innocence to help you view the world the way that a child would. Looking at the world through innocent eyes is liberating. Whatever age you are, your inner child lives on within you. Your inner child is the part of you that is pure, innocent, creative, and spontaneous. Reconnect with and nurture the inner child. Allow your inner child to help you live fully in the moment again, and to look at yourself and others and the world around you with curiosity and trust. Notice what you didn't notice before. Remove stagnant cynicism. Replace boredom with a vibrant and fresh new perspective that only free-flowing feelings and awe and wonder can bring. Y'all, you know how they talk about a child's innocence and how, like, the child is always going to tell you the truth, right? Innocence has a lot to do with that too. And like I said, you have a lot of swords out here. So this is what I'm saying, like this energy of leading with truth, okay? That innocence, like you can go to a child and be like, baby, you know, how I'm looking big. And if you're looking big, they're going to tell you you're looking big, okay? Like, kids are going to have this brutal honesty because they have this level of innocence. And, you know, we don't realize how much innocence ties into truth. Ties into authenticity, you know, being, you know, genuine, and just truth doesn't have, like, the truth is the truth. And, you know, people get offended by the truth, and that's their problem, because it's like, why would you be offended by the truth? You know what I'm saying? It's like, because you're in denial, right? The people be in denial. That's why they be offended by the truth. But anyway, innocence, y'all. So yes, finding that pureness in your spirit and your heart as well, okay? Innocence is how you could keep that purity, you know what I mean? It keeps you from being tainted from your heart, you know, becoming cold because of life, right? When you hold on to your innocence, it helps you keep this level of like love as well, right? That we lose sometimes by all of the pain and different obstacles that life has presented us, right? So with tears, y'all, it's the last one. Tears, let it go. It takes a brave heart to show vulnerability. Ask the angel of tears to help you find the courage to express your feelings. If someone has rejected, criticized, or upset you, remind yourself that what others say is about them and not you. If you are facing struggles and challenges, be mindful that growth never happens in your comfort zone. If you feel sad for no reason, simply let the angel of tears pass through you and gently wash away your pain. Tears can heal. Feelings of loss, sadness, or incompletion happen for a reason. Express and release whatever is hurting you in a safe and loving way. Your feelings, whether they are happy or sad, should not be bottled up. You are pure energy and your essence must always flow. Yes, y'all. So this is definitely honoring how you feel, okay? And not allowing that to go unnoticed, okay? And you allowing your emotions to flow, right? Us allowing our emotions to flow, you know, crying, things like that. there is a healthy way to do that. You know what I mean? And there is a way to transmute that. Like, you know, if we're healing and we're crying from something sad, you know, if we can write that experience down, you know, like in an example I spoke about earlier, when I was healing from a narcissist that I had been dealing with for 15 plus years, right? And I had gotten to this point of being so enraged, right? And enraged can be tears. Enraged can be extreme anger. Enraged can be extreme just being in control, basically, you know. And it took for me to let it go. And it took for me to be vulnerable with myself as well with him. Because I went and I told him, like, you know, I forgive you. Even though you're not even asking for my forgiveness, like, I forgive you. And I also apologize for